Betty on the streets, yeah, she brings the heat. Drama around the corner, feeling that beat. YouTube days, episodes unfold. Betty's got the scoop, stories untold. Navigating drama, twists and turns. Betty breaks it down, everyone learns. Go down low, she's got all the tea. Pull up to the screen, come and watch for free. Watch. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside. Every episode, every time, Betty's here, making it shine. Feel the rhythm, hit the floor. Betty's drama, always wanting more. Catch the vibe, she's in the groove. Pitch the twist, she's got the moves. Drama drops beats, keep going. Dance all night, energy showing. Betty, on the go. Streaming live, don't miss the show. On the streets, she's our guide. Hip-hop dance, keep it locked inside.
Good morning, all my Angel Warriors. And oh my goodness, I am just so ecstatic of all my new actual subscribers. Wow. I woke up, I was like the other day minus 6 people, and I had 6,000, and now I have like 7,100. And Punky, she has been with me since about 6 years, maybe 7, 8. I can't even remember at this point. So for this, I had to put my best wig on. Like, yes, ladies, come on. Congratulate you. You found my channel. You're going to have a blast. And this is the reason that I had to go live. You guys, I read all your comments and I was like, yeah, I don't want the energy like that. I want you to be able to ask me, and then I'd be able to go, okay, this is this, But one thing about being a tarot reader is you have to be neutral. So whether I like somebody or don't like someone, I can't say that. I can't think that. I have to be neutral so that I get a perfect reading on what it should possibly be on the outcome, or what is the energy surrounding things at that time. I did have some people ask me, like, if I would read about little baby Christian Jesus. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I read about Nevaeh's son, Superior, because there was a lot of wondering, type energy around that. And I was wondering as well. And if you guys are interested and you want to know where I got this beautiful, like $40 wig, go back. I believe it's in some of my shorts or something, and it'll show you. And I promote wigs all the time for different companies. And matter of fact, we have a new, what do you call those? Sponsors. That's right. So I love Sidegar. Is this not adorable? Straight up. Hold up. Is this not adorable? That's your little heart, and that's your little words right there. And what it actually says is, and I got my glasses on, real and gentle to love life, take your time. So pretty much be real and gentle with your own life and take your time. I love this. Sidegar is Star Plus on being thermoses, cups, things like that, whatever. But the cool thing about this one, push this down, pull this up, get my butt over here, pull this up, and I can drink it like coffee, right? And it is a thermos on the inside. A thermos. Not just one of those cups that's like, how do you know, that just got the stain. No, this is like built like a thermos, and it even has, but I'll show you in a minute. So then if I don't want to do that, I just pull it down like this. And this is the way I like to drink it. Now they got every different color, every different everything. But me, I'm just a red, cherry, love, heart type of person. So they've got all kinds of things. The main thing about this one, because I'm going to Silver Dollar City next month for my anniversary, but you can actually take this, put it, lock it onto there, and then you just carry your cup around. So if you're interested, I will have it in the description below, and on my TikTok. It's in my store. So yeah, this is awesome. I love this. I've been using it every day. And my way is this. I like my straw. Thank you so much, Sidegar, for trusting in me, sponsoring my tarot readings and also reaction videos. And that is good for that. Now, to all my ladies and my gentlemen and all the questions and comments, I love it. Number one, okay? Let me take a deep breath because I'm so excited. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this channel. I've had this channel for almost 3 years. I could never really get it to do what I wanted it to do. And then the other day I decided I've got over 50 decks of tarot. I love reading tarot. And I thought to myself, I don't care if nobody watches this. I want to read because I love to read. And boom, the gates were open. Next thing I know, people are so nice and kind. And even the ones that wasn't, I still enjoyed feeling like people were listening to what I was saying and thoroughly, really enjoying themselves. As we know, it is entertainment. So energy changes. And if something doesn't come out exactly right, don't come and say, Betty, because this is what I'm seeing now. But I don't ever really have that because I always am pretty good about what I'm saying and what I'm doing. And like I said, I stay neutral. You have to stay neutral. Okay. If you want to follow me on Instagram, which is free as well, I have it pinned at the top of the comments. So you can go and hang out. And if you want to send me a message, it's so much easier that way. Also, if you're looking for a personal reading, that is the best way. I've had a lot of people ask me, do you do personal readings? Yes, I do. However, what I normally do is I will either go live with you and you can, not turn your camera on, but it will be on either Facebook or Instagram. I will be showing, the cards will be showing, and you ain't got to, okay? For 4 questions, that's $50 because I do in-depth things with that. And anything above that, and you want an hour and you want several decks and to see if it's really, because normally if I pull 2 decks and it comes out the same, if you want to know it's locked in, then that's $100. Yes, because time is not really time. Somebody just put a clock on it because people had to start doing certain scheduling and stuff like that, or we'd just be running around, not even knowing what we were doing from day to day. So yes, exactly. Thank you. I mean, I think so. I know people that pay or that ask $150 and they pull 4 cards. No, that's not me. And also I like to do it one-on-one because I'm getting your energy. And then if something bad is coming out or something you've been through and nobody needs to know, then it's just you and I. It's not me, you, and the whole world or whatever, or somebody happened to get the video somehow in my YouTube. I don't want that. That's not cool. So one on one, that's how I do it. And that's why I got my Instagram, because it's the best to get a hold of me, or my Facebook. Now, my Facebook is at Real Betty Washam. So if you put in Betty Washam, make sure at the thing it says at the Real Betty Washam, because some people try to be me and it's a whole mess. So yeah, if you don't mind, that would be awesome. Now, what else was I going to say? Oh, so on my members, thank you so much. Punky has been with me for a very, very long time on my members. It starts at 99 cents, goes up to $4.99. And really what it does is I show you behind the scenes of stuff. Like if I'm doing a promotional video, I show you me getting ready, setting things up, getting the promotional video and things like that. I also will do a small reading for each one of my subscribers every month. What I mean by small is 2 to 5 cards. And then if you want more, then you got to pay the 50. Other than that, I do that. And Punky knows. Don't I, Punky? Let's see. And what else was I going to say? I have been streaming since 2015. I collect and also am an artist to reborn dolls. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's for people that have a nurturing. They want to still nurture, but they don't want a child, or they want a doll that looks just like a real baby and hold it and comfort. Or somebody might have dementia and they always go back to when they had their children and they hold and they want to, feel like that. People that are going through emotional trauma, losing a child after birth or during pregnancy. That is what these babies are for. I do have expensive ones, but I have also normal ones. And I do sell, right now I have one on that's a full silicone, and she is down from $825 to $455. And I reconstructed her whole entire mouth. So anyway, what are the questions that you all have for me regarding any of this circus I call? That's the only way I know to call it. See, and it's very good also for daughters and granddaughters and stuff that just want their baby, as we grew up, playing with baby dolls. I personally didn't get to play with them. I grew up on a dairy farm. I grew up very strict. I grew up with a horrible grandfather that worked me to the bone. And we don't even want to get in that discussion. But anyway, yeah. So the reason I went live is because I could sit here and I can tell you all the questions and stuff that people had. Oh, and behind me, this is my dog's Victoria, which is right beside me. That's her bed. That's her clothes she just took off about an hour ago, which I don't blame her. And today we're supposed to have a heat index. So, yes, I do. I saw your babies on your page. Oh, thank you. And I do it because I really want to help people. The people that really want a baby, I want to help them. And I love holding my babies. Oh, they just feel so nice. And when I go to sleep with them, I'm just like, it feels like back whenever I was a mommy. Believe it or not, if you're having a bad day and you're feeling like you want to just destroy someone, pick up a baby. Pick up a baby doll that feels like a baby, weighs like a baby, and you don't feel that anger anymore. Because you want to be tender and gentle with the baby. Your attitude completely changes. It's actually been saving marriages. I kid you not. Punky, I have to find Punky a baby. Yeah, that's on my to-do list. Punky has been my, what do you call it? My Angel Warrior, supported my channel for a very, very long time. And that's another thing. I do, what is it called? Games. I do contests for you guys to win different things for me. And usually, well, always, I give good prizes. Yes, I do. I name my babies. So I have Quinny. She's the Quinby sold out limited edition. The sculptor and the artist both signed her body. And then I have Iris, the kit by Johanna Cosmic Merzik. I can't really say her name. And I call her name is Selena. And then the next one is Bladen. He's silicone, full silicone. And then the next one is Abby, and her name is Abigail, but I call her Abby. Thank you, Anselex. How are you, baby? Nicolina, how are you? So yeah, those are my actual babies, and I got another silicone coming that drinks and, you know, does its diaper or whatever. It's got hair and it's just beautiful. So my name is Betty Washington for a lot of you that don't know that are new. And I am 50 years old. Next month on the 12th, I will be 51. And I'm proud of it. I'm happy. Everything that you see on my face and stuff is original, and I like every line. I do love skincare. I make my own skincare now. And I'm a promotional model. I mostly promote wigs, skincare, makeup, these kind of thermoses, eyelashes, clothes, pretty much you name it, I've promoted it. I am a Leo. Let's see. I have to look into a baby for my daughter. She loves playing with her babies, but I want to get her a real filling one. Yes. They really, really, really do. Hit me up on IG. But the ones that I have for sale right now are not for. Oh, you're Virgo. Okay, are not for younger children because they're hand painted, and they're collectors. If you know what I mean. They're not for you. Because I have a granddaughters and they'll play with them, but then they'll throw them down and, like, you know what I mean. It's yeah. Matter of fact, I put mittens and stuff on my daughters. Are my daughters? They are my daughters, but on their little hands so their paint doesn't come off and things like that. You know. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! That was the craziest. I mean, oh my gosh. You guys will have to go back and look at the video that says, I don't even remember the name of it, but something about how I almost went to 30 years to prison or something like that. Yeah. And they wouldn't even monetize it because I didn't put that it was about rugs. And we're talking about the mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole crazy story. And I tell you what, the guy's still in there, like, oh, 30 years. $10,000 worth of those mofos being growed in my spare bedroom. He rented while my kids were gone to their dad's. Yeah. Oh, a whole mess. That'd be a private reading, honey. Today I'm doing questions and answers on celebrities, not on one another. That's a private reading, my love. Yeah. Yeah. Find Punky, can you go back and find the video? I think it was like 8 months ago. I was like, I got to tell you all about the time. I got so many stories because, like I said, I'm 50 years old. I've lived my life. Thank God I was never a drug addict or anything else. And I pray to people that have people that are addicted and stuff, because I have lived with that through other people. So I pray for everyone that has to live through that, go through that, or anything with that, because that's just not cool at all. It's horrible. And I feel for everybody. Also, I've lost my mom and my father. They're both in heaven. I'm praying. And most of my family members are gone. So really, it's just me, my kids, their kids. Um, and I don't really, and my husband's side, all his family are gone. So it's so weird. We don't really have anyone. Everybody else can call someone. We call our kids. Hey, how are you? We just want you to know that we love you, you know? But no, for real, I'm best friends with my daughters, and then my son. It just once in a while I talk to him because he's working some beef cattle, and he's a boy. He don't sit on no phone. He don't play games. He does not do YouTube. He does not do any social media. That's another thing. My kids are really not social media people at all. They don't watch streamers. They only get on there. My daughter does, Madison, because she sells merchandise, and I think it is like where you take a design, put it on a shirt or a cap or something, something like that. And then, yeah, she makes stuff like that. Um, oh, I'm sorry for yours as well. I do have a half brother and a real, or I guess you call it real sister, but we don't even talk. One lives in West Plains and one lives not too far away, but she's just so crabby and mean. It's like, oh, I just stay away because it's like, you're mean. I do have one bad habit. I smoke my cigarettes. I also eat my gummies, my THC gummies, and I also drink this Amish stuff that has vinegar, ginger, fresh, all of it. And I chew two capfuls in water with honey. Yes, it was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah. I wonder, where is Kalanola? Yes, we were. It was piping, wasn't it? And I loved bringing her up and her knowing like Blueface before he like ever became famous. That was cool to know that. May I ask where you live? I live in Walnut Grove, Missouri. Like, where are you from? I'm from New York City. I'm from Missouri. I lived in Chicago for 2 years, not in Chicago, but Indiana, Crown Point, Indiana. And then I would have a limousine take me to Chicago airport and stuff because you pay $100 rather than sitting in traffic and forever from Indiana to Chicago. And yeah, you could get there in an hour and you wouldn't have all that traffic and everything. So it was so worth it with the $100, back in 2007 through 2010, because I worked at a modeling agency there. Yeah, that's what that was. What's it like in New York? I've never been in New York. Oh, yeah, but the wrong stomping grounds. Gary, Indiana is the one where Michael Jackson came from. And that's where when you go to a light, you don't even want to stop because they will literally pull a pew pew and take your wheels and your tires and shit. No. The first time I ever drove through there, they had a gurney bringing out a smaller person from a convenience store. That's, yeah, no. That's a no place, a very no place. But there is one bar down there because where I lived in Crown Point, Indiana, was very rich. I lived in like a $500,000 house. And the guy next to me was the principal in that territory, but he also owned a bar in Gary, Indiana. And it was like right at the corner part. And we went there, me and my ex at that time. We had a freaking blast. And he's the only one with liquor license, too. I remember that, to sell liquor. It's expensive, but Manhattan is beautiful, especially around Christmas. Yes, I'm always looking at the trees and all the way that they do their decorations and stuff. It's beautiful. And people come from all over the world at Christmas time. Hey, how are you, lady? So, what questions do you guys have? And I mean, not a personal question because that's a personal reading. What questions do you have for the people that are in the circus? We're talking Whack, Carlissa, Nevaeh, Krishan, Blueface, BB. I've already tried to read on Rila. Try again. Um, the other side hose. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I came live because there were so many people asking me so many things. It was like I need to go live and really just chit chat with all of you and let you be able to ask me. So I hope y'all are having an amazing morning. Um, and I know some of you all I see in Zbanga. If people don't know who Zbanga is, Zbanga, go sub up. It's fly, it's lit, it's always on point. I love it. Um, did Krishan spend the night in Miami with Blueface? Yes, yes. And you want me to show you proof of one thing you guys probably never seen? And another thing, sorry, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, but Blueface, aren't you smart enough to take off your yellow fucking tennis shoes? You're about a dumbass. Your mom can only say it's AI so long, dude. But there's not too many people when it comes to AI where they're standing talking to Krishan, where they're sitting down with Krishan and eating, where they're walking into a bar, where he calls her on the phone and says, "Hey, I'm on my way." And she's all excited and she looks at her friend and she's like, "He's coming, he's coming." Why would you do that online, Krishan? You realize the dude is on parole? Yeah. So that's the one I want to put. That's the one I want to pull up right now to show all of you that she was so excited. She was in Miami. She was sitting there having, I don't know what she was drinking with her friend, and she got the call. She said, "Where are you?" And then she got off the phone and she said, "He's coming. He's coming. Oh my God, he's coming." And then her friend goes, "Oh, he's coming." Yeah. Why would she want to do that? Like, I don't understand. Knowing that the guy could go away for a long time just to be with her. I don't know. I couldn't do it if I really, really, really love somebody, like I'd be wanting P's and Q's of not them ever having, because another thing, you guys, do you realize they can call it AI all they want, but all his parole officer has to do is get the records from the flight. He had to show his name. He had to show his ID. You know what I'm saying? So and then they can also ask for the places they were at in Miami and get the footage. And then his ass is grass, like for real. The first time he ran off to Baltimore, he did it smartly, but then she came out and told. So then that really was not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like he would go back if you're on live telling millions of people that he was in Baltimore with your son while you trained. Like, girl, if you love this man, please, I wouldn't say shit. I know if you want to say he's there or whatever, but no, I wouldn't. Yeah, and did you see the smile she was doing whenever she was eating her pizza and they were zooming in and showing Blueface and Krishan? Did you see that part? And she's just going, eating her pizza, not looking back. If it was me and I was her friend, you came up, I seen what I seen from the camera, I'd move over like this and be like I'd be doing something like that, like get out of here. Something, you know what I'm saying? Then she tried to give her a third eye necklace before they even left. Okay. Third eye is not bad like people think it is, because it actually used to mean good things until people took it over and made it bad. That's the difference. Okay. Um, they took over everything and made it bad. So if you guys think about it, everything like the pyramids and stuff like that was all supposed to be good. The Star of David was supposed to be good. And then you have the guy, what is it, LeVay, come in, open a Satanist group, and then that's what he used was the Star of David. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was their logo. And then they make a Baphomet, which a Baphomet is man and woman. And then they got children there. I don't think she will, because she has like she's being taken care of. She's put up. You know how he wanted to bring Angela and put her up in a condo, but she was going to have to pay for it, or he would pay for it, but it had to be in her name type of thing. That part, she won't do that. She won't do that. Even if she's questioned, she keep her mouth shut. Honestly, it's that deep. The money means that much. And she thought that when she came that everybody would love her. And at first we all really did like her, but then her mouth, her trashiness, her even the disrespect to his own mother. Do I like, my ex-mother-in-laws and shit? Not that much, but I never disrespected them. I even had one mother-in-law slap me across the face because she was drunk and said I was pretty and slapped me across the face. My husband looked and seen it, was like, what the fuck? Like, Betty did nothing to you. Like, but don't think I'm not a scrapper. It's just I had respect, and I was like, it hurt me, and I just left. It was like, I'm not going to fight this woman, and that, two wrongs don't make a right. But I never disrespected my parents, even if they were mean to me. I never, not even my grandfather, never disrespect them, ever. And I look at people now that are way older than me, and I like to ask them questions. I like to know their advice. And I have like what's called an internet dad, since I don't have my real dad. And I'll call him up, and I'll be like, Dad, this is going on. And he gives me advice that is legit, advice to say it's about my relationship and I'm angry about something. He explains what my husband's feeling to me, so I understand better. And, he's like keeping you together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right here. Okay. I can't get it like that, but Punky, can you come up, put it in the back of my StreamYard? You'll see where it says chat. You don't have to do anything except come up and put it in there. Right, here's my StreamYard. You just hit it. You came live with me before, but you don't have to come live with me. And just put it in the comments so I can grab it if you don't mind. Because I really want to see, I want everyone else to see that before he even got there or anything, that he had notified her. But like I said, his PO can just go pull the flight records. Like, it's not that hard. Also, wasn't it, her name just slipped my mind. The other one. They call her Stewie. I don't know why I can't think of her name. But anyways, she told Blueface's mom the other night she was pregnant with that dude's baby. What's his name? Kai. Yeah, Jaden. Yeah, and Kai Bands or something like that. And I guess I saw a video where he was telling people on live that she was doing too much, and he's like, she's doing too much. We're not even a couple. She wants to know where I am, this, that, and whatever. We're not even together. And I'm like, whoa, you're not together. Okay, baby, I'm letting you up, but just put it, or can you just put it in the, no, spray can't. Okay. I'm going to keep me front and center so nobody can see. Right here. I'm moving me over. Okay, there you go, babe. And thank you so very much for doing that, Punky. Are you talking about when she was at the table sitting next to the girl asking where?
Did that one?
No, I'm literally talking about, this is what Kai said on the live, is that he's about ready to exit. That's what he said on the live. All right, so thank you so much, girlfriend. I got it. Thank you. And we're going to get it up here. Put it up there. Thank you very much. Okay, hold on. Wait, what did you send me, girl? Oh, you want me to play that? No, I don't want to play that one. I meant the one with where she was excited to go to but yeah, okay, tell them that's the one where I thought I was going to go for life. I thought I was a goner. That's what that one was. Yes, that one. Yes. Thank you. Another thing I want to say is I have a traumatic brain injury, so sometimes my brain just will go for no reason. Well, not no reason. I have a brain injury. Okay, so it was actually a short video, and let me pull it up. Alrighty, here. Where is it? It's a short video. Wait, can't you go back and see my? Yeah, I can go back and see my history, right? Of everything I've watched. Oh, here it is. Found it. All right, hold on. All right, you ready? Are you ready? Let me turn it up. Okay. So. Okay. Now watch. We're gonna go to the beginning.
But where are you? Flowers, guys, too.
Okay.
He's on the way. Oh my god. He's on the way. Where's the flower? On the cart. But where are you? Flowers, guys, too.
Okay. To me, if I was like so in love with that person that was supposed to be coming and seeing me, that would have never happened. Not on live. Not on live. Oh, well, see, that's another thing I've been noticing. Lots of untruths. But, you know, it's to cover the tracks, but still, like I said, the PO can just pull his flight records. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. So I get why she lied and stuff about it, but like, it's on camera, girl. Did you forget? You was so excited that, you know, and then he wears, can you believe? Um, Damn She Dumb. That was the video when Danza and his friend was going bike riding with her. Who's dumb? That's what she was wearing in Miami, and so was her friend. What are you talking about? Who's dumb? Talking about me. Oh, this is the exact thing I just asked about, and she said no. Who said no? Krishan. Yeah, I don't know why she did that. I don't know why she did. I wouldn't have done that. Lattice, what did I say? That was the video in Danzan. But no, baby, that ain't the video. I just showed you. This video was just put out. Yeah, it was just put out. This ain't no. This is a new video. And go to my history again. The girls wearing the same as they wore to come on the plane, and so is Krishan. And if I can make it bigger, let's see how I make it bigger. I don't think you can make these bigger. I could make it full screen, possibly like that. The way you could see it that way. And then
Okay. He's on the way. Oh my god. He's on the way. Where's the flower? On the cart.
where's the flowers? Okay, so anyway, after that was done. Oh, they were? Yeah, I didn't watch. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, this was the day that they got to Miami. If you go back and you watch them in the car where she's trying to give her the gifts, she's wearing the same thing the girl is. Give me 1 second here. The third eye gift, that's in my history as well. So we'll go look at that one. She didn't want to take it. She was like, nah, don't want that. It's right here.
At a debate.
Yeah, we're just discussing our faith.
Just
She's
show you what
Jesus will not be
she's
born.
wearing.
yeah, but without her
They're both wearing the same thing as Miami. That was before they ever went to, they were getting ready to go to Miami. She even talks about it here that she is going to Miami and then she's not going to be coming back, or she's not going to leave after.
Third eye thing. You think so? It's a biblical.
it's not biblical, so I don't really. I'm so okay. First of all, thank you for the gift. Okay.
Can you see the girl, what she's wearing?
Oh, then yeah. You know, but
See the polka dotted top with the blue jeans?
And check. The reason why I don't believe in stuff.
It goes way up and then it's got a cute little bow. See if you can see it really good. Her hair, she's got long hair. Right there. There it is. Now we'll go back to the video in Miami and she's wearing in the same thing. The girl is.
But where are you? Flowers to guys.
That's when they got to Miami. See? Yeah. I won't put nothing up unless I know for sure that it is. This is the day she got to Miami, and also her friend got into something with the police officer. Really? Um, oh, are you talking about Jaden with Kai? It wasn't Kai, or it wasn't Jaden. It was what Kai did. So I will play that in just a moment. So did the question get answered about her being an informant of her handler, the Filipino lady? Maybe I missed the answer. I don't know. Let's see. When I asked the question about this video, you read it. Did I read it? Okay, hang on. Let me see. You read it and said, no, I'm talking about Kai. Now, I want you guys to know that you guys are 5 or so minutes, not 5 minutes, but like 3 or so minutes behind me. Like I talk and then it's like a long pause before I get your stuff. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Well, that's what they were saying. Okay, so somebody said Lola did. Lola, when they were spotted, when Lola put it up about them being in the restaurant, and then when it came up to the friend, she was eating her pizza, just smiling, and then Krishan and Blue were in the background. And me, as a friend, if I was trying to help my friend, I'd be like this, and I'd move over, or I would motion something like this to get the cameraman off of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but instead she just sat there kind of evilish eating and smiling her pizza. It was just kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. Didn't something happen with Krishan as well? With I don't, with what? Yeah, everything should have been incognito, and Blueface should have never wore yellow tennis shoes, honey. A lot of content pages are taking some of Kai's old posts and making it seem like he's okay. Yeah, let me show you, and then you make your decision on what you think, because that's the best way to do it. I like to do it that way. I like everybody to have their own decisions and stuff about things. I think it was a video that I watched. Good thing is you can go back and watch your history, watch what you've watched before. That's cool. Right here. This was by Black Tea. We're going to put her in the comments because I always shout out the creator of the video that I'm using, because, hey, they're the ones that, took the work and did the video. So her name is, don't know the channel, Black Tea. So this was done 18 hours ago. So we'll just see. You tell me. Oh, it's not showing.
So guys, it is not getting.
Okay, so is it showing up now? Okay. Oof. That's what I was saying. That is what it reminded me of. And even Lola picked it up. She picked it up too. She was like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys peep this.
Stop having relationship problems with motherfuckers who ain't even in a relationship with. We in the talking stage. What the do you mean? Where are you going at 10 p.m.? Why you ain't text me back? I didn't feel like it. You are not my. We still talking. This mother is ending. All these relationship problems. We ain't even in a damn relationship.
I was actually hoping that it was.
I'm about to adios amigos and get the. And I ain't gonna lie. Don't know one no program is too damn strict around this. Like, what the f is you my probation officer, bitch? Like, damn, I gotta check in with you every month. Like, bitch, this is not probation. Give me a break around this bitch. And I hate when a mother be like, hey, I'm about to tell you something, but don't say nothing. Boy, you better not say no shit in this motherfucker. What you mean? My bitch, but don't say nothing.
Okay.
You know I'm about to say something to this.
Thanks for letting me know, because let me tell you, this came on across my stuff and I don't know these channels, and I don't watch Kai or Jaden. I only watch usually what Z-Bang puts out. I don't really go around like watching them. So I really didn't know. Um it was something to do with parking spot, and Krishan was addressing the police. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that either. So what would you guys, you ladies that are in here, because I don't see any gentlemen, I see only ladies, what would you like to know? What would you like for me to read about someone in the circus? We'll just put it that way. I'm going to have my quick little cigarette, which that's the only addiction I have, thank goodness. And usually my butt's in bed by 5 or 8 p.m. Isn't that horrible? Oh my goodness. I don't like it when that happens. And then they put it out as though it's new. And then people like me, they put it on your For You page. And then it just, it's just, that's sickening. Just talking crap. Well, I prayed that, you know, she actually has a good relationship and stuff. She did tell Carlissa she was pregnant with Kai's baby, and that's why she wanted to move to Vegas. And Carlissa went like this and pulled her fist back like she was going to punch it. And she said, you're going to abort it, like that. Blue better not eat a damn thing from Bebe. You want to know about the circus? Just about it? Girls smoke Marlboros, but I'm 55 and been smoking off and on since the 80s. Girl, I'm 50. 51 next month. So you know what I mean? I was made to smoke these cigarettes, and I didn't want to. She was pecking Carlissa. Oh, okay. So what should we ask? Because honestly, I don't really know a lot about these people. So for like, I need you all, you know, the energy of what you're asking and stuff. It's like as if I'm doing a personal reading from you, but I'm not. I'm picking, you know, it's for somebody else's energy. And another thing, speaking of energy, I'm going to bring out my crystal for when I point at the cards and stuff like that. It brings more energy, clarity. And I said, this is why I like this deck, is because it's clear and it's precise. Okay, are they investigating Krishan for Ronnie? Let's ask. It's a very, very serious question. Now remember, this is energy for entertainment purposes only. Is the police, what was your question? Is the detectives investigating Krishan over Ronnie's homicide? Is the police questioning over Ronnie's homicide? Are they looking at Krishan over Ronnie's homicide? Is that all you want to give me? Are they looking at? Are the detectives looking at Krishan for Ronnie's homicide? Are they detectives looking at Krishan for Ronnie's homicide? Detectives. Okay, that's all Spirit's given me. He gave me 2 cards: 9 of Swords, 8 of Wands. 9 of Swords is somebody being very, very worried, crying, sad, And the Eight of Wands is fast moving, speed of lightning. Usually hasty decisions, air travel messages, love letters. They do know she took a flight to Miami. It looks like she's afraid they're going to make an action towards it. So the way I read it is she's afraid they're going to come towards her. She is afraid of that. That's the way I read that. Yeah, I don't know where she came from when all these girls gonna jump Blue and just whip his ass. That would be good though. Have you guys ever thought about how, as a man, he loves drama, but most men do not like drama? It's almost like he is a girl. Like he wants girls to fight. He wants girls to be jealous of one another for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, Fireball. Yes, baby. And like I said, I stay neutral. I don't know any of them, so I can't say I just like them. You know, I see bad on both ends. So I don't really, they're just people to me. And I actually watch Blue for psychology. Yeah. Of what men should not do. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd kick my husband's ass all over the place if he ever thought he was going to treat me like Blue treats these girls. Hail to the no. My husband dated me for 6.5 years before I married him. Hail to the no. Cheating, that's the best way for me to be gone. I don't sit around and wait for that shit. Hell no. Doesn't he? And does he not act like it? Does he not, like, sometimes talk, walk, and act like a freaking woman? Like, you know, a little bit, a tall, big, bitter woman walking around with PMS, you know? Exact. Fireball, you took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly. I treat them accordingly based on the dumb crap they do day to day. Yes, me too. Me too. Yeah, he said they are just in talking stage and she is not his girlfriend. So you're talking about Kai? I don't know. She said she was pregnant to Carlissa the other night, so I don't know if that's talking stage. I think that's beyond talking stage. And see, you could be exactly right. That's why I'm not arguing. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't the fly on the wall. And I'm not the detectives worrying about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't lose sleep over it. I feel bad that the guy got taken out, but he had his own Dylans. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the guy. All I know is he dated Krishan for 5 years or 6 years, and that she was seeing him when she went to Blueface's thing and would continue to go back to see him. And when Krishan stole Blueface's car, that's where she was headed. That's all I know about all that. I don't know not much anything. And he just didn't fit the storyline, when he kept coming out, I guess, I don't have respect for Nevaeh or Krishan. I don't vibe with homewreckers, but I'm not saying I ride with Jaden either. But I got a little more understanding for Jaden's anger. Yeah, since you was like 14, you be with the same guy and just get trampled on. He want a nobody at home girl. Jaden wasn't enough. He started messing with Krishan, so she started making moves. Now you got a needy user. very much so. Blue definitely needs to be kept a watchful eye on. It's alleged rumor about a child he possibly could have. Really? Where can I find that information? No, he has no idea. I don't think it's that he has no idea. I think that he just wants people to see the Jekyll and Hyde side of him, you know? Really? She and Kai are just vibing and having fun. They are trolling Blue and don't blame them. Blue can't keep their name by subbing them out of his mouth. Wow, okay. An alleged 2022 case. Ooh. Fireball, hit me up in IG. I don't know nothing about that. That does scare me, though, since I read those cards and what I've seen with the danger and stuff like that. And why would a woman tell her 4-year-old all the time, you go do it yourself, you can do it yourself, and then look at a grown-ass man and put his motherfucking socks on? Go get everything he needs, up to putting his damn socks on and wiping his ass. And then totally neglects your child, your own child, Nevaeh. Your own child. He came home from his aunt's or whatever. You didn't even walk in, hug him, acknowledge him, nothing. You just stayed in the kitchen cooking. You're supposed to run to that door and hug and see how your son was and if he had a good time. And then when she said, well, I'm taking him back, she was like, okay, take him. The fuck? You didn't even hug him. And then he got scared of the dog, so he stayed up on the pool table like, damn. And then you got him around so many men, Nevaeh, that the boy was calling Nova daddy and shit when you first got with Blue. Like, stop it. Then CPS comes out and then you tell him, you tell CPS that his father did something to him, and then you let him go to his father's? Are you just effing brain dead or what? Because, like, sick. Yes, baby. It's Betty Washam, not YouTube days, but my Instagram is this, baby. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. That way you'd be able to know it's me. Back where I belong. No, don't sing, Betty. Shut your mouth. They are. It's all scripted. That I did read. It's all scripted. Whoever wants to follow me on Instagram, that is my Instagram. Best way to contact me too. I check it off more often than, and I don't have time to sit and like chit chat unless it's something I want to chit chat about. If it's a man, hell no, I'm married. Thank you very much, but I'm married. All right, now, what's the next question we have? Do you know when Nevaeh goes back and looks at this in 10 to 15 years, what's she going to say to her son, her sons? What's she going to say to her sons? It's okay to treat a woman like this? Yeah, that too. And not only that, but Javon, he lives on the games. Lives on the games. Did you see at his grandma's? He jumped up, didn't brush his teeth, didn't wash his face, didn't do nothing, not even a shower, not even eat, and wanted to go straight down there and immediately play a game. When that happens, you know something's not right. You know it. Like, damn. You know? Exactly. I feel real bad about that because that lady said that it was bloody, and then the other lady said that it didn't look normal, and then two clubbed feet, they got to be broken and put back normal so he could even have a chance in life, and definitely getting fixed down there because you don't know. And then they said something about what he might need brain surgery. I'd be on top of all of that, like just to give him a chance, like other children. Yes, she should go back to Miami. She was trying to say in her Instagram the other day. She was saying, what was she saying? She was saying that a bunch of ninjas are hitting her up in the comment section or in her Instagram. Girl, right now, ain't nobody want you. Not even Blue. I don't know what to say, but not even Blue want you right now. She began to excessively eat, and that's due to like the way things are going, you know. Javon is definitely hurting for sure, and he always playing the game, so he's got to, yeah, exactly. He does know, and not only that, but like I showed not the other night how the way he talked to Javon compared to how he babies Superior, you know, is sick. Jaden is a person that Carlissa uses to prevent Blue from having a relationship. I would not believe anything Carlissa says. Yeah, exactly. She's the circus leader. You know that, right? As bad as Blueface wants to say he is, it's Whack and Carlissa. Whack's in his ear over here. Carlissa tries to be in his ear over here. Carlissa tells Whack. Whack tells Blueface. Then Blueface does it. But it's Carlissa. She really is in her kids' life like that, and then that's a lot. I'm not. My son's going to be 34. My daughter's going to be 31, and my other daughter 26 tomorrow. I am not in their life like that. Oh, I answered that the other night. Yes, the card said it's inevitable she'll get pregnant. But now is she going to keep it? That's the difference because she got pregnant before she went surfing and stuff. She was pregnant and then she didn't keep it. Mind you, when he went, Journey was a baby. These are the most precious times. Yes, and they're sponges and like if he wanted to hug and kiss and love and baby, he could do that with Journey. But do you notice he don't hug and kiss and love on her like that? And when he plays Barbies, he always fighting and hitting one another and stuff. And it's not ever like how it should be. Why it's not a spot any reasonable woman would want. She's got to be 7 pairs short of a 12 pack. Honey, she's really. Hey, Callie. That lady was crazy, and none of that was true. Also, multiple people have said there is no club feet. In my opinion, he has completely different condition that can't be diagnosed until he's 3. No, I've seen the club feet, baby. I've seen it. In fact, all these girls fighting for Blue are lacking self-esteem and self-respect. The reason they're fighting so hard is because they want to be part of being like they want to be part of the TV show, you know. They'll go to extremes so that they don't have to lift a dime or anything else. But you know, I think there's a rude awakening for her, even though if Blueface does sign the birth certificate and takes responsibility, you know, nowadays they really will hit him with it. Even if he wants a blood test, it doesn't matter anymore because you signed. You took that responsibility. And I think that's crazy because that's what happened with my daughter. He's not the father, nothing else. She knew he wasn't. She told him that he wasn't, and he still was fighting, you know. So yeah, no, people can't tell me that he don't have club feet. He does have club feet. I've seen them. I've seen the pictures, and all they have to do is take them to the doctor. And most times with that, they will break their feet, mold them back, put them in braces, things like that. It's not going to be easy or anything, but it's going to make it to where he might have a chance to walk. Jay keeps saying on her stream, my man, that I would hope that that was right. Yeah. Well, I hope so. I wish the best for her. All she's ever known is Blueface since she was 14 years old. Imagine. That's the only man you've ever known, like your love, your everything. And I don't believe she just stayed with him. The narrative that Carlissa gave us, I don't believe that at all. I believe that she's been with several different men herself, you know. She was portrayed to be this only person that ever was with Blueface, and the rest of the time only with girls. That's fucking BS. Right. Okay. I've seen the club foot. My daughter gave birth to twin boys, and one of them had a club foot. She immediately did what she had to get it corrected. His feet are perfectly straight now. Yes, they've got so much stuff, you know. No, actually, honey, I didn't see it through anybody that was hating on her or nothing else. I just seen it with my own eyes. So, right. That's why you take a DNA before you sign. Before the fame. Yes. Before the fame. Actually, Jaden was the one that went out and worked while Blueface ran around and then went to the studios and stuff like that. Yeah. She's the one that held the household down. Yeah, when he was Jonathan. See, I hate reading when it comes to kids because it's like they're children. Like, we'll just see what the cards say. We'll just see what they say. Remember, entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Nothing is serious, okay? We're here chatting, having our own opinions, and that's it. Spirit is this. Well, it's weird. I couldn't even ask the question. I got the 10 of cups and I got the full start over. Is the baby, and I got the Knight of Cups. He loves her. He loves the baby. Is it Blueface's baby? It just wants to keep coming out. I can't even ask the question. It already knows. All right. Is Journey Blueface's baby girl? Blood baby girl. Now you don't want to talk. Is Journey Blueface's blood baby? It's like, bitch, I just gave you cards. What they gave me was this. The 10 of Cups, the Fool, which is spontaneous, adventurous, free spirit, starting over, a child, and then the Knight of Cups, which means someone offering love to you, a proposition, a young man, funny and poetic. Blueface wanted a family. To me, the cards are saying yes. But, okay. Is Journey Blue Faces? Here, we got a bunch of cards here. Knight of Swords. That is someone telling the truth or wanting to get to the truth. We got the Queen of Cups. That would be her. And we got the Six of Pentacles. That'd be child support. And then we got the Page of Wands. The only one I see he's going to be paying child support, if anything was to happen, is the boy, Javon. So, I would say that he thought that it don't matter whether it's his or not. He just wanted a happy home. He wanted to start over. He loved her. He saw an opportunity to be her father. He knew that he thought Jaden was a good wife, not wife, but a good mother, because the Queen of Cups is a motherly, loving type figure. And then I got the Six of Pentacles, which means that, you know, it's like generosity, donations, gifts, things like that. That's what he does with Journey. And then it was, the next one was young and bright and daring, and a messenger of news, which is usually the Page of Wands is a little boy. So it's a child. It means a child. I would say from the cards, yeah, yes, to him, yes. And this is what he wanted, you know. Yeah, you don't cross that line. You don't cross that line. But DNA is what's going to have to be done for that, because we don't know. I didn't even know about Blueface or anything until the Blueface show that Krishan was on, which wasn't Jaden already pregnant at that time? Wasn't she 3 months, 4 months, something like that? The baby side by side with Journey, and they look alike. She just has Jaden's big head. Yeah, I mean, not certain why she does ultrasounds at one place, but she may go somewhere else for blood work, etc. I don't know, but someone has to order those ultrasounds to be done. Actually, can't you just go to, what is it called, that ultrasound clinic, make appointments, and you just pay, and you can get those 3D ultrasounds anytime you want? Isn't that how that works nowadays? Lady, I answered that the other night. It said it was inevitable, but does that mean that she's going to keep it? We don't know. So, but it is inevitable that she will get pregnant with Blueface. That's what the card said. She will get pregnant. And through all of this, I think what sucks the most is the children, that there's so many different children becoming involved. I think that's really what's fucked up about all of it, the whole fucked up situation, because the children are involved and stuff. And I don't like the way that any of them talk around children at all. I don't even I never talk like that around my children, and I don't talk around my grandchildren like that. No. No. They don't go around cussing and all that other jazz either. And they don't need to hear big people conversations, you know? Yes, that's when I got introduced to Jaden, and she was already pregnant, I believe. I believe she was already pregnant at that point. And Javon, wasn't he like 4 or 5? Wasn't he like Superior's age right now? I really don't know. But I will read again for you lady to see if Krishan is going to get pregnant. Is Krishan going to get pregnant? Well, we got the Seven of Swords. Someone is cheating. We got the moon upside down, release of fear. The truth is coming out. And we got the star, hope, unexpected help, good health, full spiritual chart. And we got her being the Six of Wands, very well liked, celebrity, being on top, awards. But I don't know what the 7 is. Sneaky, slimy snake. Sneaky, slimy snake. I don't know. Then we got the moon upside down. That's secrets, but the secrets are coming out. And the star is like making it, the clarity of the vision good. And she's very well known. So it's not saying nothing about a baby. But the other night when I did it, it said yes. But does that mean, like that's the thing. She could get pregnant and she could not say nothing to us, right? And then if she didn't say anything to us, and she just didn't go through with it, we wouldn't know. So either way, it would make, okay, so say I read and say, yes, she gets pregnant. Well, if she never shows that she's pregnant, it's going to make me look like a liar because she never showed. You know what I'm saying? So people can get pregnant and people can have things, done to where they never showed. And it just like Jaden just done it. And that's why his mom said, you're going to, get rid of it. Because she said she was pregnant by Kai, and she said, you're going to get rid of it. You ain't having it, because she didn't have Blueface's baby. And she kept saying, because my body is tea and I don't want no children and blah, 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 So you never know. I don't know. Deliver a baby in jail? Well, first we would have to ask if she's going to jail. You know what I mean? That would be something. But I don't know what... I would say Blueface is just... Because the Seven of Swords, that's sneaky, slimy behavior, right? And I would just say that... And hidden secrets and stuff. So this is what I'm saying. Again, if she is to get pregnant, she may not keep it. So then this would be a hidden secret. So then you guys might come back and say, well, Betty, you said she was going to get pregnant. Yeah, but if they don't keep it, I said she's going to get pregnant, but I didn't say, is she going to keep it? Will she be in trouble for Junior? We can ask the cards what they think. So you mean, will CPS clarify? Can you clarify that a little bit for me? Do you mean will CPS get involved? No, there's a blacklist on her for the baby, because so many people called in that they put a blacklist on it now. So you call in, it just goes to a black thing, because they're saying that she's a celebrity and people call all the time on celebrities and stuff like that, Now, if she was to get in trouble for something and they came and they got the baby, and if they found faulty things, something wrong with him or anything like that, then that's when she would get in trouble, child endangerment, whatever charges they would put if something is wrong. But see, I'm not there. I'm not a fly on the wall. I've never met Krishan Jesus in my life. I've never seen him in person. So I'm not going to sit here and say what the baby does. I know I seen video where it wasn't even nobody who was against Krishan at all. They were actually for Krishan, and they said that just look at his little feet, that they just need to get braces and get them fixed. or he's never going to be able to walk. And not to put the Nikes on him because they've got to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Them Nikes hurt. Them shoes hurt. Any shoes would hurt, you know. Is she protected by police and stuff due to her father being a governor or whatever the hell he is? Is Krishan protected from the police, or does she work with the police? Or all right, so the Page of Swords is a child, but this is also people being unconcerned about feelings of others. And protection. You asked for protection. Yes, the last one says protection. I wish I could show it to you better, but yeah. Oh, it almost got it. Get back there. There we go. And here is the Ten of Cups as well. That's happy everything. So you see how everything just changes, energy just changes from day to day, from whatever. You know, this could be how she's feeling right now. Unconcerned about what anybody thinks. She feels protected and she's happy. Oh, there's definitely a tower ahead. A couple of them. I would say because she's protected. But sometimes, you know, and here it is, the Queen of Wands, you know, a very attractive, beautiful, fiery, you know, woman. But sometimes, just like with the Diddy situation, sometimes somebody makes a call and says, you're no longer protected, you know? Like, it's, I don't know. Is Krishan protected, which the cards already know. So we've got her again being a celebrity. We've got the Three of Cups upside down, drinking, unbridled passion, sex, not being married type of shit. We've got the Temperance, patience, restraint, adoption. This talks about marriage and all kinds of different things that's going on that she feels right now. Just what she feels. I think blue really blows a lot of smoke up her ass. But then in the back of her mind, she's got the Nine of Swords, that worry. She's got, again, the Page of Swords, again, protection. And the main thing she feels protected with is the Nine of Cups, blue face. That's why she feels protected. I don't know if he's blowing smoke up her ass and saying I can make things go away or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know, I read the other night that he was holding leverage over her and pretty much blackmail. So, you know. Yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that. I keep hearing that name and stuff, and I don't know nothing about him. Is he a senator? Is he her dad? Is he somebody just her mom was with? You know, and prayers go out to her mom for relapsing and being back in the, you know, rehab. I mean, at least she went back in rehab and didn't just like go crazy with it, you know. A thin line between love and hate with Martin Lawrence. I feel like Nevaeh is going to be like Brandy. If he kicks her to the curb, she's going to go crazy. You know what? I've never watched that movie, but I do feel like she's going to go crazy. Was Blueface ever a victim of SA? Was Blueface the Wheel of Fortune? This is a maybe card, but it does, like, it's called Change and Evolution, and it's like the karmic will. It's what starts everything. And he was young and thought it was happiness. Was he essayed as a child? Was Blueface essayed as a child? Yeah, I think that's all Spirit's going to give me is yes, but was Blueface essayed as a child? Was he sexually? I have the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands represents speed. It represents messages, love letters, hyperactive, high hopes. Yeah, I might have to do that. Is Shyamalan her dad? So with this, when I get the Wheel of Fortune and I get the Eight of Wands, this tells me yes. Which I was for 10 years of my life, so it's not something that is good at all. And I feel bad that happened, but that is no excuse for the way he treats women. If he wants to be with transgender women, then he needs to just be with his truth instead of treating actual women like shit just because he wants to have children with them. That's what I see. They're his children makers because he wants a whole clan of kids out there of his, so he can gravitate and make each one of them start making money for him. It's all about money, honey. I don't know how to explain it, but it's money, 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 money. It's really sad too. It's funny you say that about the movie. She literally put up a screen and showed him the other day. Oh, yeah. Now that's one thing I wonder. Was she saying that he got, like they said on his face and did that, or that they held him down and did his tattoos? Keisha, I already read that. And that was when she was with the first one, Ronnie. She was doing that. And that's what got the other guy unalived when they got to LA and they didn't have no money. And she went to do that. It got out of control. And, you know, I definitely think something happened to him as a child, even asking Javon. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel really bad about the whole situation on that. So did he get, I want to ask, and I think I asked this already, but did Blueface, oh, shit, I didn't even ask. Spirit knows. All right, so we got Seven of Swords, we got the High Priestess, and we got the Ten of Swords upside down. Okay, so this is what happened. He's always been a cheater. Don't really know any other way type of shit. He knew better judgment not to, be doing what he's doing. But he went against the grain and left his old ways behind and was like gay for the stay but is now like bringing it out. Does that make sense? He is now like still doing it. Yes, sweetheart, this is my wig. This is my play party wig whenever I'm excited and happy. I love this wig. It's so awesome and it's so beautiful. It's just I'm in love. No, I'm just kidding. um yes. Right. It was to meet up. Yeah. Fireball, you got it correct. It's going good. I got you excited. That's awesome. So, yes, unfortunately, you know that saying, gay for the state, but the gay for the state didn't stop there. They, somebody went behind his back and, you know, was cheating on him too. Bless. In the Angel. His boyfriend had other boyfriends. He was servicing quite a few people, I think. That's what that is. Maybe 7 to be exact. But his self knew. He knew better. He even thought about it. Like his higher self knew, no. But it don't matter. He was like, he left his old ways behind and had a whole new way. And he finds himself doing that outside of it now too. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when Nevaeh don't know where he is, Krishan don't know where he is, or shit like that. You guys remember the other night, whenever everywhere he would go, he was talking to the women, that are trans. That is, he thought we were stupid. Okay, that woman already had his phone number. He said, "You got my number?" She said, "Yes, yes." But how he disrespected her is bullshit because you are one. Stop it. You know. Who knows? He probably dresses up like it at night or on his own time or in the. Did you guys not see some of the prison pictures where he looked really kind of like hugging and holding another guy? I know I don't never see my husband hugging and holding no other guy. They might shake hands, stand beside each other, but there ain't no, hugging or nothing. Like, I never seen it. I think his friend died one time and they just kind of, another guy just kind of went like that, Yeah, doing the splits and stupid. Yeah, that shit. He said it was AI. That was not AI. He's showing his people what he could do. That's why he expects so much out of the women. Because he wants to be one. And that's another reason why he don't like women. And I don't believe Carlissa did anything to the boy except spoil the hell out of him. And I do believe that she was saying correctly when she said that he would threaten her ninjas and stuff like that, and that he would come in, act like he ran the house, owned the house. Oh, I believe that 100%. He ran her too. Still does. Could you imagine it being your son and you got your ninja there and motherfucker come in, just throw his clothes everywhere, go start making stuff, doing whatever, smoking his weed, bringing in all his women and all whatever, and the guy's like, he's being disrespectful. He's now using your car. He's now taking your money. Just think about it. And then, her saying, shut up. That's my kid. He's going to make us millions. Things like that. Like, good question. Because she already took his necklace once so she could do voodoo on it. That's what that necklace shit was about. It wasn't for her to keep it. She wanted. Notice when he puts it on, he's all lovey-dovey, and he refused to put it on last week. I laughed. Yeah. He wants both. You're correct. He wants both. But he really wants the women just to make the babies. Does that make sense? And then when it's real pleasure time, he wants the men. And he don't want them men. He wants them to look like a woman. I'll tell you what, it was the other night I was listening to Z-Banga, and all of a sudden it went through my whole body like Blueface being with another man, and that was like his real feelings. And I got sick. I was like, oh, like that. That was his real feelings. He said, don't want a woman who is like him. Exactly. The worst one, right? He even tries to teach her how to talk. Hey, Tie-Dye, how are you doing, honey? Thank you, baby. Leave those thumbs up for your girl. Love ya. How's your babies doing? We're getting ready to get off here. What question would we want to end with? Right. But that's another thing. The industry makes you that way. They want you that way. So that they can blackmail you and stuff. That's why most of them are coming out just saying that they are, so they're tired of the blackmail. They're tired of it being hung over their heads and stuff like that. That's why they just come out and be like, yeah, I am. There's nothing wrong with it. Just admit it. That's what I say. Just admit it and go about your business, right? He wouldn't be so angry and emotional. Exactly. 100% Tiptoe. I'm telling you, when he said the we word on Jason Lee's show, and he said, but when we come out, we get treated bad when we come out. Like we specifying we. They all are, honey. Right. And I think it's because, and a lot of times, it's because they were messed with and they get confused and it splits apart in their brain. It splits it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. People would still follow him, still like him, still, watch him. Like, I don't know. I think he just trying to act like he's something that he's not. And it's kind of sad. And especially to all the women. Like, he can get some pretty women. I don't know what the hell he thought about Nevaeh and what the fuck he was doing with that, but damn. I guess maybe looking at all the men in prison made her look good. I don't know. I don't know. All right, one last question. And then I have to go mail some shoes, and I sold my Doc Martens, my sandals, and I have to get those mailed out or make sure the mailman came and got them. Yeah, exactly. Loving every minute. She had his phone number already. Check that. The stilling. Okay. Is Nevaeh stilling stuff? Well, how do you want me to ask the question? We need a precise question. Sometimes Spirit already knows and just will start bringing the cards out. Like you've seen a couple of times. I've tried to read and it already knew. Because we're talking about it. I'm messing with the cards, and so the energy is in the cards. So if you guys think that they're not, it really is. The energy really is. So how do we do that? Oh, okay. All right. We would like to know if Blueface is Krishan Jesus' dad. I think we asked this, but we'll ask again. Blueface, the dad, to Krishan Jesus. Okay, we got the Temperance, which is patience and restraint. Okay. Is Blueface the father to Krishan Jesus? Is Blueface the father to Krishan Jesus? Is Blueface the father? Okay, so is Blueface the father to Krishan Jesus? Is Blueface the father? Is Blueface the father? Is Blueface DNA to Krishan Jesus? The Spirit only wanted to give us one card. Temperance. Okay. Temperance is where you're balancing, but you're showing love. I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to try to get this close enough where you guys can read all the different things that this means when I can get it up there, as you guys know. There we go. So it's patience. Oh, get back in the screen. Get back in the screen. Oh, you piece of crap. Get back in the screen. I hate it when it does this. Focus, focus, focus. Damn it. Focus, focus. Oh, you piece of crap. Focus. About had it. There we go. We got to have it about this far away. So this is somebody that is trying to have patience, still filling up the cup to share. And this is what Spirit is showing me. So on this card, this is an angel. And it is pouring water between, which water is energy, pouring water between two cups. Okay. It's also restraint and adoption. When I get this card, it's like, no. And the reason I say no is because adoption. It's like, when he's with Krishan and Krishan Jesus, he acts like it. When he's not, he tells people the truth that he pretty much just adopted him as a baby, which is sad. Fucking sad. Yeah, I remember that. I seen that. Is she going to try to steal anything? We need to get back to that. Thank you. Is Nevaeh going to steal, or is she stealing anything from Blueface? Is Nevaeh stealing anything from Blueface? Is Nevaeh? One card. Queen of Swords. A person who speaks their mind. Very direct. That's her. We need more information because that's her. We got her. All right. Is she going to steal? Okay, so we got the death card upside down. Incurable disease. Broken marriage. Lack of opportunities. Stagnation, death. It just looks like she's going to speak her mind and he's putting an end to the relationship like that. Swords are speaking the truth, and then when you get a death card, it doesn't necessarily mean death. I want to really let you guys know it does not mean the person is going to die. Okay, that's usually another card, but this one is like everything she hoped for. No. But we want to know, is she going to steal from me? Is she stealing from me? Spirit, is she going to steal something? Has she stole something? No, I'm not picking up she stole anything. Is Nevaeh a thief on Blueface? Did she steal anything on Blueface? Did she steal anything? Is she going to? Spirit's like, I freaking told you your answers. Queen of Swords and the death card upside down. She's going to tell him what she thinks, and he's going to say goodbye. That's it. That's it. Like that quick. I don't know. From what I'm getting, there ain't no theft. Is Nevaeh going to steal or has stolen anything? Two of Pentacles, change, balancing, adapt to new circumstances, some complications, unstable temperament. So I'm not seeing no theft. Who told you guys that she thought that she stole something? Yeah, she's going to be gone. I feel like Jason Lee knows Blue. I feel like Jason Lee's been with Blue. I tell you. You want me to ask the cards that? You want to ask the cards if Jason Lee has been with Blue? Because that's my feeling. Yeah, she's gonna speak her truth, and it's gonna be ending. Like, what I mean by ending is like the baby nothing, the nothing. Like, she's gonna leave like a ghost in the night. And I've said this, she's gonna speak her truth, and nobody's really gonna give a shit. To be honest, they're gonna listen to her, but then that's it. That's all. There ain't nothing else. She's going to try like hell to make him look the worst ever, but people already know, so it's not really going to work, you know? Yeah, she's going to air him out. Yeah. She's going to put all his dirty laundry, his dirty underwear, skid marks and all, you know? And she's that way. She's very cold-hearted. But about stealing, no. I'm not seeing no stealing. Do you want me to ask, though, if somebody asked me earlier if she gets all that money? I don't believe it. Is Blueface really paying her $10,000 to $14,000 a month? Is Blueface paying Nevaeh? Well, she's pregnant. She's got the 9 of Cups, which is dreams come true. So he is paying, okay, with her to be pregnant. Is she making $10,000 to $14,000 a month like they're showing online? Is Nevaeh getting paid that much money from Blueface? Man, Spirit is really temperamental today, right? Did he put any assets in her name? I know she don't have any credit, like bad credit. We got the Knight of Swords. Throwing oneself in, making mental, decisions, warns against rash decisions, She saw an opportunity and she took it. But is she getting paid $10,000 a month? Is she getting paid $10,000 a month? Or is she just getting taken care of? Show me the money. Is she getting paid $10,000 a month? Is Nevaeh getting paid $10,000 a month? Spirit, Ugh. Is Nevaeh getting paid $10,000 a month? Is Nevaeh getting paid $10,000 a month? No. And she's leaving too with the 8 of Cups. So she's not getting all that money. She's making it look like she is. And it's going to be the end. And everybody's going to know the truth. She's going to be abandoned. And the bottom of the deck is the Warrior card upside down because she's stubborn. Defensive attitude. Yeah, like an employee. Yep. Well, one day he said it was 14,000. That's why I put the 14, 10, or 14. But no, it ain't that much. I think he did wire $100,000 to her account. But I do know that Clarissa said that he should have stayed with Ashley because these people don't have any credit. They don't have anything to help him with or nothing. They all come from shelters with no credit. Yeah. So he's pretty much just putting her up, and that's what she wanted. And then he pays for her to be pregnant, but he don't want her to be in the show no more. The 8 of Cups, it's end of stage. You know, like when you walk off the stage, you know. We asked that question, build silence, and the cards would not tell us. It just told us that he loves pink face. That's it. It did not say like for sure or anything, you know. Yeah, exit stage left. Yeah, it says end of stage, abandonment of plans, disappointment, reaching the limit, self-discovery, searching for the truth, walking away. And that's what I get every time with her is walking away. Like, you know, you're welcome, sweetie. You can just go back and rewind. But I've been live for 2 hours, and I got to make sure those shoes got picked up, my ladies and my gents. And I just wanted to come on here and thank all of you for your new subscription. I appreciate you all. If you want to become a member, it's 99 cents. I do a reading every month for my members. And I do more than I save for my members. But it's pinned at the top of the thing if you want to become a member. My IG is pinned as well. And I just asked because he was saying, oh, yeah, the house is going to be in your name. You're going to be part owner. Yeah, no, that's not true. She don't have credit. Matter of fact, I think he needs Mama to sign on his house. I think that's why he's being real nice to Mama. He needs co-signer. So it's either going to be Mama or Daddy. Daddy's got good credit. Mama's got good credit due to everybody, you know, doing stuff. What is it due to the circus? Now, the apartment that he got her, that is not a Section 8 apartment. That's an apartment he went and got her. And if you notice, it's a nice apartment. You know what I mean? We'll do that. I'll do another blue face. I'll do some more readings and I'll drop them for you all. But right now, my mind and everything is tired. I'm on my monthly, so I'm not feeling my best, and my energy is like draining. And all of this does drain my energy. I need to go get some energy in me. And but you guys have an amazing day, you know. And thank you all so much again for subbing to me. And I enjoy everybody's comments, everybody's thoughts, and I just thank you all so much. And Yeah, stay beautiful. Remember, if you're not, if you don't, it don't matter. Your Heavenly Father gave His only begotten Son so that you can go to heaven. Make your choices wisely. Till next time, I'm out.
You gotta take control, life's too short. Get out of your head, make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So put your hands up to the sky and live your best life, alright. Don't just let it go by, just try, oh my. Got only one life, got only this time. We gonna get it right. You gotta let go of those who don't belong in your tribe. So cut the bad out of your life. Yeah, do it one time, one time. You gotta work till you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short.